Many people are really not aware of how costly the sanctions by the U.S. and other allies have been on the Russian economy. While it's difficult to get exact numbers, we do have estimates. Bruce Allen from Bruce G. Allen Investments joins us now to talk about that. Bruce, good morning.
Good morning, Gary.
So how bad is the economic damage in Russia so far?
Well, again, like you just said, we are looking at estimates, and many of the prices we're getting are from securities traded here in the United States. The Russian stock market's been closed since last Friday, but listing different markets, the Russian stock market is down an estimated 70% since the last 10 days. The Russian currency has fallen over 30%, and Russian bonds, they were down 30%. That's before last night. Last night, the rating agencies of Moody's and Fitch downgraded the Russian bond market to junk and their sovereign debt to junk as they worry about the impact of sanctions making their bonds very difficult to invest in.
And we were just watching a couple of companies that are being traded that are like standouts in free fall, I guess.
Yes, I mean the damage has been cataclysmic, especially in the banks. Sberbank, one of the biggest banks in Russia, is down over 90%, Gary, and Gazprom's share prices, one of the biggest gas companies in Russia, is down 70%. These are cataclysmic declines in value, and that's just happened in the last week and a half.
So the idea is to put pressure on Russia to maybe get a ceasefire in this whole thing. Who is this hurting? Is it hurting just the traders, or is it hurting the whole country?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. One is that the damage is being felt specifically in the Russian economy by the collapse in the different market prices that we just addressed. In addition, last night, the index providers, FTSE Russell and as well as MSCI, are actually going to eliminate Russia from the indexes of overseas stocks, Gary. And that means that all index funds all over the world will be eliminating their Russian stock exposure. So what we just talked about today, if anything, we're underestimating the damage that's going to be done to the Russian markets. The toll is probably going to be felt by us here in Colorado in the oil markets. When we fill up our tanks and get for gasoline, the price of oil has gone from $72. It hit $116 last night before falling back down to $109. But the price of oil has really jumped in the last couple of days. And at least right now, until we get a way to produce more supplies, we're seeing a significant increase in the price of oil. And that's going to hurt when we fill up our tanks at the gas. Also, the price of wheat has jumped dramatically. So what we're going to feel here in Colorado is the pain in the commodity markets when we go to the grocery store and when we go fill up our tanks on the gas station.
All right. Well, something to look forward to, I guess. All right. Bruce Allen, thank you as always. We appreciate it.
You bet.